Hello everyone. I hope that you're all having a beautiful day. I'm excited today because I'm going to be showing you all my favorite part of my Pokemon card collection. And we're starting off with the OGs, Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon. I absolutely love all three of these artworks, and shout out to Nate Brown in the Discord, showed some really cool details in this Flareon. I like how you can actually see a little picture in a frame of Eevee, so it's like theoretically this Flareon when it was young up there on the nightstand above the fireplace. I really like that. Next up, we've got the Vaporeon. Beautiful card here. I love the colors. I love the purple, the blue, the white, the pink. Everything just blends so well together, and especially me being in the tropical Siesta Key area, this card and this artwork means a lot to me. I really love the water environments. And then we've got the Jolteon. Jolteon also was a Pokemon that I used frequently in my playthroughs as a kid. So I really enjoy that they incorporated like the speed of the Jolteon into the artwork here. Almost like it ran up the side of that skyscraper and is overlooking the rest of the city. I wonder, is this a city from the game? And if you can tell it from the artwork, let me know. What city do you think this is? Maybe Celadon? Next up in the collection, we have got the Espeon V, and this card is illustrated by Sao. So the last three cards that I showed, you could only get in premium collection boxes, but this one, the Espeon and the Umbreon, you could pull from Evolving Skies. So both of these cards I did buy. I did not pull them myself. I did actually pull an Umbreon V at one point, but I used that one for the binder. And I actually picked up these cards to celebrate myself hitting 1K as a channel. So this is a little bit of a celebration to myself for the 1,000 mark. Next up, we've got the Glaceon and the Leafeon. Two more cards from Evolving Skies and two more beautiful artworks. This Glaceon, I actually did pull out of a case that I had gotten. It was the only case that we opened up on the channel back when Evolving Skies first came out. It was a lot of fun, and we got some more cards from that case that we'll also be showing in this display. And then this Leafeon, shout out to Pokeballer Mike, the homie, actually traded me this Leafeon. He knew that I was working on this collection, and he's got a great eye for cards as well. He was like, I pulled a couple Leafeon Vs in my time, and I know this is the cleanest one. It's going to be a 10 albino, and he was right on the money. And last but not least, for the first part of the collection, we've got the Sylveon V Alt-Art. I really like this artwork. I've got a major sweet tooth myself, and my brother actually pulled this card on my birthday. It was on my birthday, August 26th. I had my brother over and some other friends, and I said, you know what? I'm feeling that you guys are going to be lucky for me. Here, if you guys open up this blister pack for me, whoever gets the best pull, I'm going to give you 20 bucks. And my brother, at the time, he pulled it, and he waited till everyone else revealed their cards. And you know, there were some hollows, there were some hits, but my brother knew he had something special, and he said, is Sylveon V a good one? And he was keeping the card like clutched to his chest hidden so I couldn't see it, sitting in a chair the opposite end of the room, and I was like, well, it depends. There's a couple different Sylveon Vs. Which one is it? And he flipped it around, and bang! Yes, that was a good one. And it was a beautiful copy of the card that came through clean in the PSA 10. We graded this one. My brother pulled it on my birthday. This one means a lot to me. But there are a lot more cards to come, and a lot more that mean a lot to me. So we've got the Flareon VMAX. We've got the Vaporeon VMAX. Love this underwater environment, and I love all the different little artworks of other Pokemon featured in this one as well. I'm a huge fan of when they include other Pokemon in the artwork, so I really like that that is a trend we see in some of the other VMAX artworks. Like even the Flareon has got the Executor there. Really, really fun one, and I like that for the VMAXs, they really showed the size of the Pokemon, and including some other regular size Pokemon helps kind of provide some scale. And last but not least in this trio from the premium collection, the Jolteon there. Look, you can see the house in the background for scale as well. That Jolteon is bringing the thunderstorm. Just super, super fun. I love how creative these VMAX artworks are. Speaking of which, My favorite of the VMAX artworks, the Espeon VMAX. I love me some Sleepy Boy artworks. I love this card. Espeon's one of my favorite Pokemon. This artwork is one of my favorites of all time, of any Pokemon. I actually pulled this card and graded it. It came back a 9, sold it, and then bought the 10 for the same amount that I sold the 9. So pretty crazy. Sometimes it pays to find those eBay deals. So I was definitely really happy about that one. But this one, even more happy about. And maybe I should have saved it for last, but I just couldn't help myself. The Umbreon VMAX PSA 10, the Umbreon, and shout out to the absolute legend, Card X Board actually gave me this Umbreon VMAX as a Christmas gift. Absolutely insane. And we graded it. I think this is the second card that I ever graded, to be honest, and came back PSA 10. And I gotta put it in the case, because if I stare at it any longer, it's just gonna make me speechless. Thank you so much, Card X Board. A true friend forever and always a homie. I love you, man. And next up, we've got the Glaceon VMAX, also in a PSA 10, also featuring other Pokemon in the artwork, and it's actually got some of my faves. We got Eevee, Pikachu. I think this card is an absolute sleeper for the fact that it's even got a Pikachu in the artwork. You got the Meryl, you got the Eeveelution, the Azumarill dancing. You even got the Pancham. If you know me, whenever we see a Pancham, I do a booty slap. I stand up while streaming and slap that booty. So this is a booty slapper card, no doubt right here. The Glaceon VMAX PSA 10 actually pulled as well from the same case as the Glaceon and the same case as another card. But it's not this one. I got this Leafeon VMAX PSA 10. This card I actually bought as a present for myself for hitting the 2K subscribers on the channel. I really love this artwork. This is another really fun, creative VMAX design with the Leafeon rolling the giant hay barrel there. Just super fun, cool way to show the scale, and it's an environment like the farmlands that doesn't often get used in Pokemon cards, so I'm happy to see it. And now, last but not least, the final card, bang! Sylveon VMAX PSA 10, another banger pulled from the same case as the Glaceon V and VMAX. It was an absolute cracked case, and it just, seeing this card brings a lot of memories and kind of ties together the whole collection for me. Honestly, this is without a doubt my favorite part of my Pokemon card collection, and something that I hope that I never have to part with. But if I do end up parting with it, I hope that it's going towards a good cause, like maybe my future family. This whole collection really, really makes me happy. It took me, I think, 2 years to put this all together, and it's not just Pokemon cards. To me, it's a lot of memories of the streams, the time spent together with everyone in the AlbinoManatee Nation, and the cards that I've sold so I could pay for some of these other pickups, the grading process, sending in cards to learn about what is a 10 and what is not a 10. A lot of these cards I graded, and I had to figure out that process. And there was times where I was like, do I really want to submit this or not? And I had to look through so many other examples to make sure that I was confident in what I was submitting. And it just makes me really, really happy to see it all together in one place. And thank you, everyone, for being a part of those memories as well. I truly, truly appreciate everyone who's even listened for just a single second for anything. So thank you, everyone. I hope that you sincerely have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you.